Shit. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Oh, man. So welcome to an Untitled review. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so today we're going to be reviewing... God fucking damn it. Yeah. Today we're going to be reviewing, not the cat. That's probably not happening. Today we're going to be reviewing a very special beverage. And this one it's brand new. It's like, this is not a sequel. This is like a new series of reviews. We're going to be reviewing Mad Goose. Oh, shit. Look at this. Okay. So what we have here is a goose. It's mad about something. That's very good. Now you might notice this one comes in a cardboard container of 6 aluminium cylinders. So we have that. Now it is 8% alcohol. Very much like Little Fat Lamb. However, this is not Little Fat Lamb. This is Mad Goose. You can see here, Mad Goose, hard strawberry and lime flavor, alcoholic beverage, 8% alcohol / vol. There's this duck character, their duck mascot, and as you can see, the angry duck is screeching at this strawberry and lime wedge, and there's also a strawberry half and complete lime there. So that's interesting. Here's the lime wedge with the complete strawberry. Here's the half strawberry with the complete lime. I'm not sure what they're trying to tell us there exactly, but it's probably worth investigating. Okay, so there we are, Mad Goose. Now, here it is. Here's the important part. Really? Oh my god. I had the focus like shit sorted. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Now this is another wine-based alcoholic beverage. Now I've talked about this before. This reduces the amount of tax payable on the product because it's technically wine. So this is another wine. Ingredients, Pinnacle drinks. Level 1, 26 Waterloo. There's a thing. Pinnacle drinks. There's a phone number for best before. Please see base of can. No pregnant women allowed. That's always important. 8% alcohol. 6 times 3.75. Hold on. 375 times 6. Okay, this is 2.25 litres in this strange packaging. The paper wrapped metallic cylinders. Now this is about $13, and that's 2.25 litres. Now that's like a whole extra litre on top of a $9 thing of Little Fat Lamb. If you get it from like regular store, like $3 if you've got like Premix King or something nearby. Fuck you if you do. I prefer that. But here we are. So, yeah. Oh shit, barcode. Here we go. 9339687105762. Barcode. All right. So, you know, it's time to drink this. So, and I hate this packaging. It's really, really tough to handle, right? You gotta like do this, okay? So you peel back the cardboard to expose the metallic cylinder. Then you open that and like you gotta rotate it. Okay, here we go. Oh god, it's pretty unwieldy, honestly, trying to pour from these things. I couldn't imagine trying to drink straight from the container here. That'd be most troublesome. Here we go. Oh, this is tough. Okay, here we go. Now, it's also in 6 of those containers, so I've just emptied out one of them. One of the 6 containers. There we go. All right. So, like I said, probably loses a bit of points based on how fucking hard it is to disperse these things. Oh my fucking god. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm not liking this. Let me just send a quick message. Somehow. Hold on. I'll just answer over here. Hey man, I'm just recording an Untitled. 1 second, I'll put you on speaker. You there? I'm recording an Untitled. I'm just going to put you on speaker. Are you there, guy number whatever?
Hi, guy number one. How you going?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm just doing a review here. I'm reviewing Mad Goose Hard Strawberry and Lime Flavour.
Okay.
So I've just poured it into.
Compared to the little fat lamb strawberry and lime.
Well, I don't know yet. I've not tried it. I've just finished pouring it into my wine glass because it is technically a wine.
Yep.
So hold on, do a smell test. Okay, it smells like no, I guess quite accurately like juice that's been left in the sun for quite a while. I mean, really, it's fermented grapes supposedly. Hold on. Yeah, it smells pretty bad, but I'm just going to drink it real quick. So just hold on here, guys. I'm just going to drink this, and then I'll let you know if it's fucked or not. Hold on. Alright. Oh, God. It does not taste good. I've actually had this before, and I thought it was very good, but I had already drunk like...
I actually remember when you called me and you were like, man, that Great Goose, Mad Goose, or whatever the fuck it is, you're like, that was amazing. So much better than Little Fat Lamb.
Yeah, I was pretty drunk at the time, I'm going to be honest with you.
So, okay, so from a sober perspective, how do you rate it?
Not well, like, I mean, 8 out of 10, I guess. But I feel like the next one will be a lot better. So,
yeah.
Let me just open this up here.
It's all uphill from here, right?
Now these are pretty hard to open because it's all this like these metallic cylinders inside this cardboard thing. So it's really hard to like get it open. You have to like tear strategic holes in the cardboard and then like open the metal cylinder and then you got to hold it. It's fucking annoying, man. The big bottle was much easier to handle. Plus, I've done the middle cylinders. I actually don't know how I'm going to do the end ones without this whole shit show falling apart. But here we go. All right. All right. So I've just finished cylinder number 1. We're now on to cylinder number 2 of Mad Goose Hard Strawberry and Lime Flavour. Now, I'm actually pretty interested in how this one's going to go, because I've reviewed the other cylinder. Now, I can only assume that these are going to be a bit different. You know, maybe they came from different vineyards, maybe they were harvested in different seasons. And, you know, as far as wines go, that's probably a thing. I'm just going to move this guy away from my microphone. It's making a lot of weird clicking sounds that I'm not super fucking fond of. Alright, so that's 1.5 cans. Honestly, it's growing on me. Although this one is a little bit harder to keep down than the first one was. Let's just have a look at this for a second. You can see here, it's got a pinkish colour to it. Just a mild pink hue, so I'm going to guess this was probably a rosé. This is the wine that we're drinking. It looks like a rosé. So I'm going to say that's what we've got. Guy number 2. What makes the rosé wines pink?
So the reason wine gets its red colour, it's the amount of wine skins they use in the wine. So with a rosé, they use more of a fleshy bit and less of the skin.
Right.
Which gives it a delicate pink colour.
Interesting.
That, my friend, is a wine fact.
Wine fact? Oh, I think this is the first time we've had a wine fact.
Yep.
Do you want to explain the wine fact again?
What I just explained?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Let's do it. Let's do it again. The same wine fact.
Okay, wine fact.
Wine fact.
Red wine or wine colour comes mostly from the skin. So, like the wine skins get degraded really harshly into the wine and it colours the wine. So, in order to lighten your wine, use more of the fleshy bit, less of the skin, and then you end up with something like a rosé.
Wow, that was a wine fact! Wine fact! Wine fact! Alright, just before we go for cylinder number 3, we're going to inspect the cylinders. Now, you can only see a little bit of the cylinder at a time. As you might have noticed, I tore it here so you can see the top bits. And now I'm just going to rotate it a little bit. So, always hunting for a hard flavour. And here we have the picture of the lime wedge and the whole strawberry. Mad Goose strawberry and lime is hard hitting. This bubbly batch is great for all and any social occasion. Made with premium ingredients, enjoy this unique taste sensation. But it does have the no pregnant women sign. So I'm going to say, you know, it's good and great for any occasion, but maybe not like a pregnant women convention. They should probably put like a disclaimer on there. Or maybe the no pregnant women.
Typically, at pregnant women conventions, the drinking choice is Prosecco, right?
Yeah, or like crack.
Yeah, or crack.
Alright, so let's just read. There's a barcode on the cylinder as well. I'm wondering if it's different from the one on the box. 9339687105601. Barcode! Yeah! Okay, you're welcome, barcode fans. Also, for more information on recycling, visit arl.org.au. If any of you want to visit that and tell me all about it. So we can see here, each cylinder, 375 mils. It's got the irritated duck, same as before, 2.4 standard drinks, 10 cents back if we can recycle it. Now I heard my particular province is going to start a deposit scheme where I can claim my 10 cents from these. Now, I can honestly say that's probably going to double my fucking income. Alright, let's pour out another one of these. Now, you might see, I went with the center ones before. They're a bit more stable when it comes to tearing. As I'm getting to the ends, I am a little bit concerned. Just a teensy bit fucking concerned. Teensy bit concerned that it's going to lose structural integrity and the cylinders will go everywhere, and I just don't want to deal with that when that happens. Fuck, I've got to rotate it again. You might also notice the tops of these cylinders is black. They use black cylinders. There was actually a, guy number 2, do you remember when we went to the store and we found those Red Dwarf branded metal cylinders of booze?
I do recall that.
Now, can you remember if they were good?
Those Red Dwarf branded metal cylinders of booze were extremely expensive, but they tasted delicious.
They were good. Like, that was when we were assembling some furniture or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. We went to the Saint as well.
Ugh. That was a bad idea. Okay, just for listeners out there, if you're ever in my province, do not go to the Saint. It's a shit bar.
Dude, we've been to the Saint a fair few amounts of times now. Like, even after declaring that we would never go there.
Do you remember that one time I tried to get you to meet me at the Saint? Like, this is the first time ever. And I was like, man, I'm at the Saint. It's actually pretty good. And then I posted these photos of, like, you know, where I was in the Saint. And
yeah, like pictures, stock images from Google or some shit.
Yeah. And, like, what I love is I actually had you thinking, like, you were, of course, not going to come to the Saint. But you actually thought for a moment that I was at the Saint.
I don't think I did.
You told me I totally had you for a second there. Those were your words.
Okay, look, maybe I did. I can't say for sure.
Yeah, look, honestly, it did, because what I used was, like, some review photos from their Google fucking shit, so the photos were all crappy, and yeah.
Okay, so I've got a dilemma here.
Alright.
What should I purchase? Should I purchase 1 fire flower, which is worth 240 coins? Should I purchase a mushroom, which is worth 100 coins? 3 fire flowers? That's 640 coins.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting a bulk discount on fire flowers at this point.
Yeah.
Likewise, mushrooms, 270 coins for 3. Or a whopping 6 mushrooms for 540 coins. Now, this is where the bulk discount...
Yeah, okay. So we're going to stop for a second here. You're playing some sort of Mario, aren't you?
I'm playing the new Paper Mario.
Now, is this microtransactions or in-game currency that you didn't pay money for?
No, this is in-game currency that I've passively collected. For reference, I currently have 11,767 coins.
Now, can you purchase additional coins with real money? This is very important.
I can't see anywhere within the interface where you can do that. Trust me, I've looked because I want to buy more gems, but maybe that's going to be DLC. Maybe they'll unlock that ability later.
Look, I think that's good. I watched a video yesterday, I think it was, all about wife number one. Do you remember that video we watched with that guy and they were trying to do stuff in Grand Theft Auto? And they figured out they could just spend real money on items to win the challenges?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, one of them tried to use the credit card of the person running the video event.
Yeah, he wasn't psyched.
No.
Yeah. So that was the thing. Alright, so you're buying this Mario. Now, does this game follow regular Mario logic where if you've already got the mushroom, any blocks you hit will contain fire flowers or capes or whatever?
This game isn't like a typical Mario game in that respect.
I've played Paper Mario. How did the power-ups work in this Paper Mario? Because I don't remember playing Paper Mario.
Super Mario 3 style where you've got the item drawer, right?
Yeah.
You've got an inventory, so you can stack multiple items of the same description.
Alright, so these are world screen items which you can flip and use before you enter a level?
So mushrooms give you health back.
Oh, fuck, I remember this lodge. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
Fire flowers, fire flowers still fire flowers?
Yeah, look, I haven't actually used one yet, so...
Buy the fire flowers. Because honestly, the mushrooms give you health back. Look, here's my tip for you if you're having problems with health. Stop getting hit.
Dude, I haven't been hit once in this game yet.
Oh, dude, you're going for a perfect run?
No.
No, of course you're not. Because you have been hit, haven't you?
I haven't been hit, no. But I've fallen down a hole. So
You've fallen down a hole. Now,
that probably counts.
Would extra health from one of those mushrooms help you if you fall down a hole?
Falling down a hole costs you 7 health points.
Right, how many health points do you have maximum?
Starting max is 50, which is what I'm on now.
Wait, so falling down a hole doesn't kill you?
It doesn't even slightly hurt,
Is this a Mario game for special people?
At this point, I'm not quite sure.
Do you have lives as well?
No.
But you do have unlimited continues?
Well, I haven't died yet, so I actually can't answer that question.
You haven't fallen down the hole enough. Alright, live on Untitled Reviews, will you jump in a hole until you run out of life points and tell me what happens?
Yeah, give us a sec. Here's a hole.
Yeah, fucking sick. Alright, now...
Alright. I'm gonna commentate this.
Alright, sick.
50 hit points, okay? So Mario is going to walk into this little hole here. Oh no! Mamma mia, I fallen down the hole! That was Mario, by the way. Okay, so I'm now on 43. 36. I've got a feeling the next value is going to be 29.
But how would we know?
Okay, cool. Alright.
Also, just stop for a moment.
This is actually getting pretty enthralling. So,
listeners, check out this microphone setup. Very good conferencing. Alright, continue.
15. The screen's starting to flash red. 8.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got red corners coming up.
Okay, keep going.
And Mario's looking pretty sad. He's flopping over and stuff now.
Huh.
Okay,
What a
so
cock.
I'm down to 1 hit point. The next fall through this hole will kill me. Okay.
Oh. Now listen, you might hear that
screen's
music.
faded to black. And we have game over. Restart from last save. Okay. Just for reference, it saves pretty much on every screen transition.
Wait. So not even just between levels?
No, there's save points within each level, but most screen transitions trigger a save. That just dropped me to the same screen that I walked through.
Now, I'm going to drop in a reference here. Would you say that this game is old school hard?
I think it's entirely old school hard.
This is an old school hard Mario game.
So remember that was a GameSpot review of like New Super Mario Brothers Wii, where the guy was like, "This game is hard. Like this is challenging.
Old school hard.
It's like this is old school hard." And yeah, I feel like this is probably along the same lines, to be quite honest.
Right. So if you were to rank it in terms of hardness, from let's say something fairly soft, like your member, all the way up to something pretty hard, like the Lost Levels, where would you put it? Let's say your member is 0 and the Lost Levels is 4.
I'd say it's definitely up there, like with Battletoads or like the Silver Surfer on NES.
Holy shit!
Yeah, man.
Okay, Silver Surfer on NES is a lot harder than Lost Levels.
I don't even think the Silver Surfer on NES is like beatable, is it?
Oh, dude. Have you ever watched a series called Bootsy Beats?
Yeah.
So there's a series called Bootsy Beats. There's a video of Bootsy beating Silver Surfer.
Oh, nice.
And he's got that, like, James
Saves
Rolfe.
coming or what?
He's got... No, not at all.
Jesus.
But it's on a real console. And, to make it even worse, you know that James Rolfe cunt?
Yeah.
He's got that James Rolfe cunt and that Mike What's-Its-Face dickhead fucking sitting on opposite sides of him, yammering back and forth about fucking nothing while he's trying to play, like, one of the hardest games made.
Nice.
There's a couple of points in the video where he cracks and is just like, could you guys just shut the fuck up for a minute? This bit's really hard.
Does he do a no damage run, or is it
No.
it just beating?
It's just beating it.
Because I've seen like no damage runs of it before, I think.
Were those Taz though?
Maybe.
Like a human no damage run of it? Like, I'd be impressed.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure
I've
it's
seen
happened,
no damage
right?
runs
Like
of Battletoads and shit as well.
Like the people, like everyone's got their own special kind of autism, and some people have that kind of autism. You know?
That's a pretty impressive type of autism, to be
There's
honest.
a lot of good types of autism, and that is a very good type of autism. So I just noticed this particular video is kind of pivoted a little bit. Hold on, I just need to drink cylinder number 3. Do you want to entertain the crowd of listeners and watchers? This is a video. Shit, I just remembered. Do you remember how this show was a podcast for the first 4 years?
I do.
I still shout about listeners, fucking non-stop.
We had like 4 episodes at least. That was good.
I do. We made it to episode like 300.
Well, yeah, that's because we never stopped counting them.
and a lot of things counted as episodes, even though they weren't recorded. And some things
and a lot
counted
of the
as
episodes that we did record, we lost.
well. There's some we lost,
there was some really good stuff in there too,
including the classic episodes. Now, if any of you listeners and/or watchers know if SoundCloud archives anything ever, find the old Untitled SoundCloud. If you can recover episodes 1 and 2 of Untitled for us, that would be amazing. Those were awesome episodes. Do you remember when we called that guy who was like all sleepy and angry at us? And then we talked about shaving for 40 minutes until he fucking threw a hissy fit?
Yep. I remember that.
That was very cool, and I'm very upset that we don't have that one anymore. We told him we were going to do a super serious information security podcast, and we scheduled it, like he lived somewhere dumb, and we scheduled it for a time where he was going to be asleep, and he wakes up to do this after being out late and then having a full day of work ahead of him, whatever, ready for this InfoSec podcast, and then we talked about shaving for 40 fucking minutes until he hung up. And then as soon as he's gone, we just start talking about security. Although it didn't last long, then we just started bitching about Kickstarter pretty quickly. We got burned out on security pretty fast, I'm going to be honest. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, say something funny while I drink this, because that's why you guys are here. You want to see this glass become empty. Hold on, let me move the mic over here. I'm going to do some ASMR for you guys. ASMR is where I drink loudly. That's what I understand of ASMR. Hold on, let me move the pop filter out of the way.
What the fuck is ASMR?
You know when you hear a really gay sound and you get like the fucking skin goosebump type response?
Oh, right, yeah.
That's the ASMR. And there's a whole series of like ASMR videos. Maybe this is our first ASMR video. Of videos that just incite that very unpleasant feeling over and over again.
I think I've seen videos of that, like where a person might just be sitting there having like an object like a balloon or something,
Oh, you mean where the naked lady is rubbing herself on the balloon and makes a squeaky sound?
Yeah. ASMR, right?
That is classic ASMR right there. Yes.
That is the same thing.
Yes. Latex fetishism is exactly the same thing as ASMR, and yes, ASMR is a sex thing.
Good.
Like, just level with me here. That feeling is actually extremely unpleasant, right?
Oh, I don't get off on it at all, but I mean, I assume other people do.
Well, of course they do. There's a whole thing for it. There's an industry around it. But I find it quite unpleasant. Not just not enjoyable, or I could take it or leave it, but I very much do not enjoy that feeling.
Yeah, I'm in the camp of that actually makes me feel really uncomfortable.
I
don't like that feeling at all.
Yeah, like, in terms of videos, like, an ASMR video showing up in my YouTube, like, autoplay or whatever, is similar to, like, and I'm an arachnophobe, quite seriously. You can attest to that, can't you, guy number one, with your spider house?
We had a lot of fun one time where a spider came into your, like, vicinity and you freaked the fuck out.
And I remember your partner was like, why don't you just walk up that rock face back to where you want to be? There's no spiders in there. And I know she was lying.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because I'd seen the spiders in there, and after seeing them, that's where I gave you the details of my pest control guy. And she was all like, why don't you just go up there? That's safe. There's no spiders in there. And it's like, fuck you. There's spiders in there.
There was spiders everywhere, man.
Yeah, but that was a particular concentrated of spiders she tried to direct me towards.
Yeah.
Speaking of, how did the pest control go? Is it still holding up?
Yeah. I think we're starting to get like the tiny spiders and the cornices again.
Yeah. Right here, we're just coming back into spider season. So I think that's right, wife number one, yeah? Yeah, we need to get the guy out again. But honestly, it works pretty well. If any of you are in the same province that I am and need a pest control guy, hit me up. He's absolutely great. We've been using them for like 11 years now. They are fucking amazing.
I can attest to them. They were good. They did pest control for me.
Yeah, we get another guy.
Neither me nor my family died as a result.
Did you notice a lot less spiders?
I noticed a lot of spiders on the floor.
Oh yeah, the first time you ever get pest control done, it's like a fucking graveyard, right? Not a graveyard, it's just like a corpse field. Like the very first time, you're like, holy shit, there was that many?
Bug graveyard.
Yeah, but where all the bodies are above ground and just dumped on the floor, that kind of graveyard.
Yep, so I'm going to go and buy some cabling.
Oh, I thought you were going to have your relative of similar ethnicity steal those cables for you.
Those, apparently they don't have access to a lot of it.
Now, just as a heads up, could they steal any other cabling?
No.
Oh, they just can't steal any cables?
No, because they use it for a very specific purpose, and that's the only reason they have it. So.
Right. So it's kind of controlled. It's like there's inventory on it. Yeah, so
they might end up with like half a reel extra at the end.
Yeah, right, and that's not going to do you. I would strongly recommend you actually do some measurements, because I feel like you greatly overestimated the amount, like the length of the runs you need.
Yeah.
Like, I think your entire block isn't that long.
Well, I'm going to need more than one run.
Oh, you're going to need more than one run, but with like, actually, if you're doing
an average of 10 to 15 meters, which I think it might be.
So just thinking about this, you can economize on this a bit further if you wanted to, right?
Yeah.
You can go with like the 7-core shit and use all 7 of those cores for the active wire, and then just get like a bunch of like single multi-core wire, you know what I mean? And use that for the ground. And at that point, you're greatly complicating things, but it'll be cheaper.
But would it be that much cheaper?
No, not really. Not at all.
I actually think that's going to be substantially more expensive.
So when you do have that type of cabling, right, and there's like 7 individual things inside, so you can do multiple stuff, how do you prevent the whole cable from filling with moisture? Like, because you obviously have it run to one device, right?
Yeah.
Then you have the ground wire, which is like split out, goes up, comes back down. And then you've got the other wires which continue onto the other devices. How do you seal that up again to keep the moisture out, or do you just not bother?
So typically what you would do is you would cut it where you need to like join onto something else, right?
Yeah.
You only expose a little bit, you use like the gel caps or whatever to seal the actual joints. And then you wrap it with a shit ton of tape.
Right. So particularly the ground wire. So, because you've got one wire for ground, so you've got one hot wire and one cold wire, right? Yeah. So with one of those multi things, how do you handle the ground wire? Because it can't go up to the device and then back down. Do you like solder another wire onto the ground, or how the fuck do you do that?
You just link it. So
do you run the whole bundle up and the whole bundle down again?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's how they do it with retake. So you'll just run the entire bundle to each valve.
So you run the entire bundle up. You cut the one wire that you're not using anymore.
Valve, and then you just like link typically the black, because that's easiest to identify as a ground or common. You link that with the next valve in the chain. And the other wires, only one of them gets joined onto the other side.
Right, and that one wire is cut, but the dead wire continues on, because why would you pull it out?
Because it's all in the same core.
Yeah, so you've got one dead wire that continues, but you need to cut it to avoid the extra losses.
Yeah. Like you sever it.
You sever it, but it's just ballast. It keeps the integrity of it all together. Yeah. That's actually, fuck, I'm dumb.
It's
I was like, well, wouldn't that wire end up being shorter after I yank it back out of the chain and fuck.
What?
Oh man, I'll draw a diagram of the dumb shit I was thinking of at some point. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Stereo you?
You got to install a new car stereo for me. Are you there? All right. And that was guy number 2. And aren't we glad that sack of shit's gone? He's Italian. That's bad. Oh, here he is. Just remember, I didn't say anything bad about him. Don't tell him. Hey, man.
Hey.
You're on Untitled.
What up? I tried to cast stereo you and it didn't work, so you're on speaker.
Right, I didn't say anything bad about you to our listeners.
Sorry?
I didn't say anything bad about you to our listeners, FYI.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I wouldn't do that. Would I, listeners? No, that's right. All right, let's go for cylinder number 4. Jesus, I am powering through this stuff. And I'm not even drunk.
Actually, Repco mine's not powering.
They will, but the question is, how long can you wait and how cheap do you want this wiring?
I need it like in the next day. Like I need it probably today or tomorrow.
Well, I would suggest you order it from my favorite store, AliExpress. Oh, shit. Now, if any of you want to order something from AliExpress...
The name implies that it's going to be real quick. How long do you think it'll take me to get wiring from AliExpress?
Well, no, AliExpress is actually very quick. It's the express version of Alibaba.
Yes, I know.
Comparatively, it's very quick. I've ordered bulk stuff from Alibaba.
Compared to taking forever, it's pretty quick.
So Alibaba, and it sounds like you're not familiar with it, maybe you're a bit confused. Alibaba is when you want to say, run, like, do a manufacturing run for me.
Yep.
And then you wait, and then they fill 17C containers with knockoff Marvel plushies, and then you sell them in your, let's say, time zone. You stock them all in the redemption machines. So I don't know if you know this. There's a common in non-rigged redemption machines. So that doesn't just mean the crane is weak, right? What I mean is it's not specifically set so only X turns has a chance to win. In a non-rigged redemption machine, it's accepted that none of the prizes are allowed to cost more than a single play. Which is why, like, when you see the ones with an iPod or a laptop or whatever, those machines will specifically have logic internally that says only every X plays will have the chance to actually cash out the prize. So if it's a stack of machines or whatever, it'll miss enough pixels just in rounding intentionally so that, you know, only every thousandth or whatever. So at that point...
a lot like pokie machines or slots, right?
No, those are regulated.
I know they're heavily regulated, but they have to pay out on average X amount per spin or whatever. But
yes, but the issue with the pokey machines is they're regulated in terms of they actually need to have a proper source of randomness. As in, on each play, it needs to be generated whether or not you can win. When it comes to an arcade machine where you can win a MacBook Pro...
It's predetermined.
It's predetermined, yeah. It'll simply say, well, here's the current revenue for the machine. Here is how far we are through. We're predetermining that you can't win this particular class of prize. And we'll say, based on your skill, you've got a chance to win this class of prize maximum, which, depending on the machine, could be no prize at all. Whereas a pokey machine, they literally legally have to play the law of averages. They have to say, these events are 1 in a million, but if the random gods hate us, every fucking spin will be a win for the next 6 years.
That's not going to happen ever.
Because they actually have government audits and shit on the randomness, the entropy, the code, the whole lot. And it's never going to happen, obviously, because if it started happening, they'd just put the machine out of service. Or call it a technical failure and refuse to play out.
That machine's broken, what do you want?
Yeah, like you just go, look, statistically, it's more likely that you'll be struck by lightning while being murdered by Donald Trump and drowning in your bathtub. You'll take it to court and they'll go, what do you think's more likely? The machine was broken, or this guy was just about to be murdered by Donald Trump or drowning in his bathtub and having his dick bit off by the mad goose. From this six-pack, and we have come back full circle. This was actually a review. I'm giving this a 7 out of 10 for good luck. You know what? I'll go one higher. I'm actually starting to feel the effects of alcohol just a little bit. I think I may have had some alcohol. What I will say is this cardboard boy is pretty light, and I think I'll enjoy it in a moment. So thank you very much for listening and or watching. Please help us find the lost Untitled episodes. And what do you think, guy number whatever?
I think that was a pretty good review, man.
Sick.
Got a good score. Sounds like it was a solid drink.
Honestly, I'm warming up to it. I think at the start I was pretty harsh on it, but it's good now. This is actually a good drink now. I was being overly harsh, and I apologise. Don't you hate that? Like when you start drinking something and you're a bit harsh on it, and then after a while you're like, actually no, it was pretty good.
Drinking a bunch of them, you're like, yeah, actually, you know what, it wasn't too bad.
And you know what? This wasn't too bad. So, guy number 2, have a good day. We'll see you around. And this was Untitled Reviews. Please like, subscribe, and stalk guy number 2. Find out where he lives. And cut his dick off. Oh, and please remember to subscribe to Nordic VPN. Nordic VPN. By the way, if you search for Nordic VPN, they are another shitty VPN provider.
Oh, it is? Nice.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm thinking of camping that and like just hosting.
Oh, no, dude. If that was at all a thing, I would totally have done that.
Yeah.
By now. No, Nordic VPN, someone already thought of it, but maybe we could get nordicvpn.org.
Or .net.
Maybe. Well, .net is supposed to be reserved for network tech providers, so that would be valid. That would be the correct one. Alright guys, this has been an Untitled Review. Go fuck yourselves and give me money. Bye!